Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft Mesified server, and I'm in a real good mood right now. However, a while ago I was not. I was pretty bummed out a while ago because I lost all of my good armor and some of my good items to a wither skeleton in the Nether. As some of you may have seen in a live stream, I got killed by one and lost some good items. And I've been hard at work trying to get back on track. Now when I say hard at work, what I actually mean is standing around AFK at that fishing farm, getting myself loads of enchanted books and XP as well, as you can see that we've got. And we're getting ourselves back on track, so I'm in a good mood now. But it has been a little bit of a double whammy for me because I recorded the Extreme UHC last night and I made a boo-boo with my settings. I've been experimenting with trying to improve the video quality, and I saved my settings incorrectly, and it meant that when we recorded the Extreme UHC, the whole thing, like 4 hours of playing UHC, looked like a 1996 GIF file. It looked so awful, and I was like, I can't upload that to the second channel. So for those of you that watch the UHCs we do on the second channel, I'm sorry, there isn't going to be one, and now you know why. Anyway, let's take a look in this chest because we have some really good stuff going here. Now I feel a little bit blessed because our enchanting has gone extremely well. We've got back our looting free sword. That is amazing because that's a hard enchantment to get. And I've got all the other books and things that we need to get it back to where it was. You know, knockback, unbreaking, some sharpness books here. We're going to get that one back to how it was. And we've got a helmet with just respiration on. I might enchant that again, see if I can get a few more to save our books. Again, you know, mending, aqua infinity. We've got some fire protection and unbreaking, so all the good things we wanted there. And this is my favourite enchantment because that is exactly what we need. We need a Thorns 2 book now to get Thorns free, but blast protection and unbreaking is what we had before. Then we've got our mending. Then over here you can see, again, blessed with a silk touch enchantment and efficiency for unbreaking and mending and efficiency on a book together. So these are just my combinations that I got to do. Still got a few more to work out. This isn't anything over here, and I've got loads of leftover books as well. So we are definitely going to get back to where we were, and it has taken me a little bit of time. But I got one more thing to say, and then I'm going to go off and do some anviling, combining these things together. There isn't an anvil here. I've just realised it. Oh, that's fine because we have been caving in our live stream, and I guess we've probably got plenty of iron now to make an anvil. Right, one more thing that I've got to go and do, I guess. We might as well head back while I talk and just apologise to some of you who seemed a little bit annoyed by the joke on the last episode. You know, we sort of had a face cam on the screen, except it wasn't, you know, my face. It was Asuma's face, this little chap right here. Hi. And we did that on the live stream, and a lot of people joke around on the live stream. They find it funny that we call it face cam. And I decided to do that for the video just for a laugh. I thought, you know, it'd be a funny joke. And to be fair, a lot of you really liked that joke, but there were some of you that didn't, and I just want to apologise. You know, it wasn't trying to annoy you in any way. It was just supposed to be a little bit of harmless fun. So you don't need to hear me waffle on. We are back, and I made a ton of progress. Look at me, all diamond armor right here. Oh, wow. And I was just watching Cleo's video about this. Did you see it move? I don't know at what interval it moves in, but keep your eye on the eye while I also show you this right here. We've got the crown back. I think that just needs thorns. Oh, it doesn't have unbreaking. I must have missed that one. But yeah, otherwise we are pretty much back to normal. We got the feet sorted out. The leggings will need to be redone later on, but we are good to go. And I got my silk touch pick, so I'm feeling all good now. It's actually really quite fun to do. That thing must move on a very slow interval, but I'm going to explain it to you quickly. Imagine there is a square, and in the square there is an eye. Then there's a row of pistons on each side that pushes it around at intervals. So keep your eye on the eye. Anyway, I really want that to move now. This fella right here, I've been asking for a name, and there was someone who left a comment saying, you keep calling him Golden Chappie, so why don't you call him that? And you know what? Absolutely perfect name for this guy. You can see I've got a name tag here, Golden Chappie. Now, when you call someone a chap over here in England, it's just a way of saying fella or guy or something like that. And Golden Chappie, because he's got the golden armour. And do you know what? We're just going to call him Golden Chappie. And I love that. That's awesome. This guy is great. We're going to have to use him more often. And the eye still not has moved. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to do was repay Iskall. Now, I owe him 12 gold blocks and 45 iron. So this will hopefully bring us a little bit further to fully repaying him. Eye hasn't moved. and then I think he's dropped this off for me over here, which means I get free gold back as well, which is awesome. Thank you, Iskall. I don't know what this is about, but there is your treasure and then a group of clues. Still hasn't moved. Asuma, we stole your aegis, your crown, your arsenal, and your slippers. The Logfather told us to do so. Recent changes in alliances has made us reconsider. We no longer want to be under the command of the Logfather. Now, I thought he was speaking from the Saints' perspective there. I'm a little bit confused. Because of this, we have decided to give you a chance to get back your precious. To get your precious back, but you must first prove your intelligence to us. Within this chest be 4 clues, 1 clue per belonging of yours. Be wise, be clever, and thoughtful, and those you call yours shall. Now, can you see that I have trouble with reading here? I always do this on camera. Will be yours again, the Army of Zed. I'm assuming this is from Iskall, because he messaged me earlier, and I saw he was in my base at one point using my anvil. So we've got 4 clues. Now, if this is retaining to the armour that I lost, and somehow someone else has managed to get it, that's just going to be bizarre. And what timing as well, right after I get all of them back myself. So, clue 1, the arsenal. You have been providing the hermits with a fearful weapons. Some have been used to slay brothers of ours. Something is odd with the providing Xbox. Find out what and your arsenal shall be returned. Okay, so we've got to go visit the expo to see what's going on over there. We can actually see that thing from just over here. It looks pretty normal, so we'll have to go investigate a little bit closer up. So clue number 2, the Aegis. Warm with pride was the Aegis, as proud as the 3rd member would be to your pets, as strange is something with its place. Find out what and the Aegis shall be yours again. Now, pets is the clue that I picked up on there. Do I have any pets? Do I have any pets? I'm just trying to think for a second here. Do I have any pets? Maybe there is something right around here. The horses are my pets, of course. I don't think I've got any other animals or critters name tagged or anything like that and kept here on the server. So I probably should have a little bit of a dig around this area. Is there anything below you, Samuel? I'm going to have to do a proper dig in a moment, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, well I'll do that off camera because that might take a while. So, clue number 3, the crown. The crown is as glorious as the ace of a playing card deck. In houses where aces live, something yet again doesn't make complete sense. Can you ace your crown? I know where to go. The eye still hasn't moved. Did it ever move? Maybe when I just looked over to the side of it, I imagined it moving. That is going to be TFC's base, which is all the way over in the other district, so we know where to go for that one. And clue number 4, the boots. Unnamed they were, let's try that again. Unnamed they were, a mystery it was. Is it a bird? Is it a chicken? Is it a crane? Now, Iskall has a crane in his base. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure this is it right here. TFC's House of Cards. And he's online right now. He's going to be confused. What am I doing here? He's not even seeing me because he hasn't turned around yet. Is there anything here hidden in your base, TFC? Anything out of the ordinary? So TFC is pointing out that this diorite shouldn't be here. Now, I would not have known that because he's used diorite in his build. So we're going to... There's a hidden chest there. He's going to be wondering what on earth is going on right here. Of course, I'm going to let him know in a moment. And there's my crown. So Iskall really did have my art. I don't know what is going on. I've dropped him a message. He hasn't gone back to me yet. That is amazing. That is like the same thing that we got right there. Of course, our one doesn't have Unbreaking on yet. It's also got a couple of other enchantments. What one did I miss? What one did I miss? Fawns. Oh yeah, it's got fawns on. That is amazing. Right there. False is here as well. Sheriff False on the server, investigating. Why are these two people here? What's Asuma digging out of the ground? No, nothing for you to see here, False. You know, this clue says, is it a bird? Is it a chicken? Is it a crane? A crane is a type of bird. I don't think it's this sort of crane. And there's nothing here. I've had a look. And while I scratch my head and try and figure out where we should go, got to point out, Tango has done an absolutely incredible job with this base. I mean, look at it. It's got a flag and everything. I think it's probably one of the best builds on the server, and he should be very proud of this. Incredible build, really. And I love the way that you can go through here on a horse. Just sort of charge through. Oh, say hello to the skeleton horse, and then charge back out again. So, anyway, while I scratch my head, I guess the place to go to is probably the expo shop, right? Since that's the other place where we know we're actually going to go to. Now, the theme so far has been that the chests have been hidden under blocks, and I cannot see anything right here, except for this. And there it is. Bam. And there's our sword! Oh my days! I cannot believe this. I cannot, really, like, all we've been through. That never had unbreaking on, I've just noticed. Man, Iskall must have found my stuff or gone to the nether when we were streaming. I wish I'd have known that. Oh, this is crazy, though. Alright, let's pick up this this chest. Still scratching my head. Still no idea where the other one is. We'll put that one back there. And, I really don't know. I really don't know where on earth this is. Man, I am a fool. I am a fool. I don't know why in my head this building here was the crane. I checked it out, and then I came back and I looked around, and when I walked out from down there I looked in front of me and I went, nope, that's the crane. And I've just been doing some investigating, and it didn't look like it was behind this cobblestone wall, but I couldn't see anywhere else, so I decided to remove it, and what would you know, there it is. Iskall, my man, thank you so much for doing that. Absolutely crazy. As I said though, I still don't know if he has recreated these or he actually found... I mean, I don't know how he'd even found them. Maybe a wither skeleton wandered off and then he came across it later on, something like that. It is a mystery to me. I cannot wait to find out. And while we're over here, of course, we can give Iskall back his iron and gold blocks. I think I need to give him more than I owe him, though, because he's just supplied us here with a tremendous gift, giving us back our items, of course. So, yeah, anyway, I'll find a spot here to drop them off. So, the mystery is over. I spoke to Iskall, and he said that he found a pigman wandering through the nether with my armour on. And now it makes complete sense. I'll tell you what, though, cannot wait to see his video, which should be out when you see this one. Because I'm curious to know how he got it back from the pigman, because he would have had to have killed it. And unless he used, like, a piston to make it suffocate in a block, all the other pigmen would have become aggressive. So yeah, that's how he got it back, and it sort of makes sense now. You know, we took it for granted that the missing items were just missing, that maybe a mob had picked them up and walked off them with something we hadn't considered, but we still lost a pick. But after that, we've ended up with a pair of boots here that haven't been renamed, and I think that's perfect for Iskall to rename them. So as a way of saying thank you, we're going to drop these boots off for him in a chest, and I'll leave a little sign as well so he knows.
So, howdy, Asuma.
Howdy, Joe Heels.
Well,
Adopting your howdy there, in native tongue.
Well, I can speak like a proper Englishman if I put my mind to it, can't I?
Oh yes, chap, you certainly can. I quite like this voice of yours.
Why, thank you. It's very practiced. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, we should do the entire episode in these very polite and British voices, I believe.
Right. Well, anyway, what I was gonna say was that I hewed into these trees all myself. It's all my fault. I mean, I wanted to be, having fun when you did the mafia thing, and I just chopped down all the trees, and I thought, oh, that'll be a laugh. We'll all have a laugh at this. But it wasn't a laugh, was it? My horse got killed. I'm on a new horse now. This is at Woe Hills.
What happened to No Hills? Oh,
No Hills died because of the tree thing. It spiraled out of control.
How did a horse die with trees spiraling out of control?
Well,
did a sapling grow while your horse was standing on the sapling?
Okay, well, I'm going to switch to my serious voice now, because this is serious. Okay, so what happened to Suma was after I cut down your trees and I built those clay trees over in your area, and then you came over here and you built these clay trees in my area.
Astro trees.
Astro trees.
Which
yeah, they complement
lime popsicles.
And they complement the astroturf nicely, actually.
They do.
So
they
you
look
built
great.
these trees in my area, and so I said, okay, in my next video, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna build an offensive capability that will scare Asuma away from building things in my yard. So I went on a potion hunt to get all the materials I needed to make like poison throw-in potions and stuff.
Okay.
And while trying to hunt creepers, at No Hills was mown down by skeletal arrows.
Oh no, that's the worst.
It is the worst.
She got shot down, and now she's got a little monument down there.
A little memorial over there. That's where the skeletal shooting occurred. And I've got a new horse named At Woe Hills. Yeah, you want to say hi, At Woe Hills?
Did you get the Twitter handle?
Whoa! Of course I did, dude. Twitter's life, man.
I'm glad you did, because someone would have stole that quick.
Yeah, I of course registered it immediately after naming the horse rather than before, which is very foolish because I was thinking like Tango Tech's gonna come over here on a stream and somebody's gonna see that I've got a horse named Atwoe Hills and I haven't registered it yet. I need to get on that, so I did, right away.
Good work. Someone would have definitely snapped that up. I know how it works here on the internet.
Oh,
So,
definitely.
so just so there's no issues in the future, this is the property line, right? The cobblestone wall here.
Yeah,
I do want to make it clear. I had some plans to build a little bit of a garden over on this little mound, like flattening here, and quite possibly I might like build something right up against this cobblestone wall and then put some more gardens alongside that. Is that okay? Have you got
I
any
have no
plans for this
problem
area?
with it. That is perfectly okay with me. I'm actually thinking where I'm going to demarcate my property line. Like, I had some temporary tree farms here just early on the server. I'm actually probably never going to build past where this stable is. Ideally, what I'd love to see is if any of the hermits, I don't want to, it's not that Hypno or Biffa or anybody is committed to coming on the server, but if somebody decided to rejoin later and they were looking for a good place to put a house, I think this is a decent sized plot between us here.
It is
And
actually, yeah, you're right. This would be a nice place for someone to move into. So yeah. Anyway, the reason we met up though was to remove the unstable bridge, right?
oh, indeed. And I'm going to tell you a little secret, actually, Asuma, about the unstable bridge.
Okay.
So, the original unstable stable was designed so that you only needed to remove one block and the entire thing would come down.
Yes, that's correct.
Because I wanted to make sure that I was here when you destroyed this, this actually requires two blocks to be destroyed on
Oh,
opposite ends of the bridge.
clever stuff. Clever stuff. Oh,
Nobody picked up
Ren,
on it
that's
from my
really
video.
cool. I'll tell you what. Before we do that, I want to get my camera account on here just to film the event from a different angle. I feel like I don't want to miss this or mess it up. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, totally. That sounds good to me.
All right then. So I'm recording from the other account, which is up in the sky. You ready to do
Okay.
this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I've actually realized that when I renovated the bridge, I actually fixed the problem that was causing it to need to be broken in two places.
Oh, okay. So it
So,
technically doesn't.
so yeah, it turns out I was so like confident, like, oh, this is great, you'd have to break it in two places, but no, I fixed that because yeah, this actually all just hooks up to the one place right there. So that actually means that I can watch it come down too. Probably shouldn't stand on it or stand on the far side from my horse. Like I put my horse in the stable and then I'm gonna stand on the other end. What does that make sense for?
That doesn't
Doesn't.
that doesn't make much sense. Right. So am I free to break this sand block then? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sand block that says "Make a wish to go see horsies" because my daughter wanted to go see the horsies.
Yes, I saw that. I saw your video. Here we go. That is quite spectacular. Wow. That looks seriously cool.
I really kind of like the way it fell down too.
And now I get all of these redstone torches and signs and extra sand.
It's like an Easter egg hunt. Like I just want to run around and snatch everything up. Probably should have emptied my inventory first.
That would be a good idea, yeah. Alright, so you... Oh yeah, your horse is in my
Yeah,
little
I'll
bit
go
over
get it
here.
out.
No diamond armor yet.
No, well, my old horse had diamond armor, and it didn't help. So I've
Clearly.
I buried the diamond armor in the memorial.
Oh, okay.
So even if I had a second set, I decided for this horse I was going to use iron just so it would look distinct.
Yeah. You see, I got some diamond armor the other day, but check out this guy's name. It's Golden Chappie.
How do I?
So,
Oh, yeah, nice.
yeah. Like, basically, I asked people to, like, give this guy a name after I brought him, so I just kept referring to him as Golden Chappie, and then I got a comment saying, like, you should definitely call it that. So, Golden Chappie.
Nice.
Then if I get one with
Whoa,
diamond
is that the
armor...
map?
Yeah, yeah. This is
That's
it right
so
here.
colors.
It's
Like,
very colourful,
wow,
isn't it?
that's amazing.
It's not 100% finished. I'm going to go around and just get a few more like bits on the corners, just so it feels a bit more complete. And yeah, the thing I was pointing out is watch the rivers and look how much green there is next to them. You
Hmm.
can really sort of see how it looks from like top down. You realise that there's a lot more grass going on than you think, because it's always down in the ravine where the rivers are, right?
Totally, yeah.
So yeah, they basically need renovating. It's something Python's been working on, like renovating some of them so you can go around in boats and stuff. It's going to be great.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Who's been putting this map together?
Oh, this is me. I did it the other day.
Oh, I must have missed that video. Man, this is great stuff.
It's cool, isn't it?
Like, I love seeing like there's my little cattle farm, which is absolutely terrible. Like,
Oh, the cattle farm's great. I was using it the other day. But that's the other thing we were going to talk about, wasn't it? I've got like an idea for you.
yeah, I'd love
For
to
your
hear
cattle
it.
farm. Yeah, okay, so in order to...
Do we want to go there for this?
Excellent. Alright, so that can be... I don't have many blocks. I don't have many blocks at all. So that can be like your cedar cows, right? You can run over these and breed them,
Okay.
which I'll simulate right now. So we're going to breed a couple. So then the babies are going to be on that side as well. Right, and then we power these pistons, unpower them, and the babies get sucked through to the other side.
Wait, the pistons eat the baby cows?
Yeah, they don't eat them, they pull them through.
Well, that's kind of what eating is, Isuma.
True. Okay, pistons eat. Pistons eat baby cows.
Okay, and then this is what's left over when they're done.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then if you build the farm really well, it'll just run over back to the other side. Like it just did.
That's yeah, because they like being by their parents.
That's it,
Yeah,
yeah. That's why it went back.
yeah, that's why I had to put this pit in here. Because the first time I like lured all the baby cows through the half slab fence combo here.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I put the weed away, they all ran back inside.
Ah, yeah, so then they can't go back up over the fence post.
Yep.
Look at this! Look at this, it's no good having creepers spawn in your base, is it? I need to sort that roof area out. I need to do a lot of work around here. I really do. And I'm going to get into a groove and get on top of this base real soon. But as you saw there, I edited down the footage with Joe a fair bit. Man, we hang out for quite a long time, and I don't know how much he's going to be putting in his episode. But I think his one is going out tomorrow. So if you want to check out Joe Hills, link to him in the description box, and I think he'll have his episode out tomorrow. As I mentioned, that's the memorial as well. Just wanted to have a quick closer look at that. And as you saw there, we were messing around with the cow farm design. If you didn't catch my tutorial in the previous week, there's a way to use that piston trick to make a cow farm with a very small footprint that can automatically cook your cows without destroying any of the drops and all of that stuff. So if you're interested in that, there'll be a link to that in the description box as well. But that is going to be it from me this episode. It's been a really strange one because I spent the entire day trying to get my armor sorted out, and then it turned out Iskall had it all along. It's a funny old life, isn't it, here on the Hermitcraft server. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like on the video. As always, thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.